we're here to celebrate you. We're here to support you. And what we're doing as we begin the ceremony, before we sign the Ketubah, we start with Havdalah. And Havdalah means separation. And it's a separation. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei pri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam borei minei v'samim. See guys, little fragrant spices for the room. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam hamavdil ben chodesh lechol. Now that Shabbat draws to its end, we turn our attention to you.
Once you sign these, it's official.
Yeah?
That's right.
You going back?
You could skip the ceremony, actually.
Right. No,
No, you're good.
Okay.
She's been practicing.
I have been practicing and I don't remember a single letter.
Thank you for giving me a short.
I know, I shortened
Hallelujah.
And one is exactly the same as right.
Do I just do first name? Or do you use my last
She's
name?
right there.
Or for my actual name?
Do your whole name for the day. Do your signature in English.
Well, you're going to sign Carson or Holden?
Yeah. What do I sign?
Well,
What's your name, Gimsy?
My name's gonna be?
I would ask Noah. Is it known in effect?
Yeah. Top line.
All right, Dave, not top line. Okay.
I don't know. Well, they'll have this forever.
I don't even remember my Hebrew name.
I had to call my brother in Israel and get my Hebrew name.
They've given me 3 different ones.
A lefty rabbi even.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Southpaw.
Hey, don't be knocking us southpaws.
That's right.
Are you a lefty too?
And I was born.
We hope that the sacred commitments of the wedding day will sustain them all the days of their lives. May the love that binds them be strong and lasting, and may their hearts be filled with patience and understanding
for one another.
May they be blessed with health, courage, and good fortune. Their love and friendship deepening through the years. We pray that they will find the sense of completeness that comes from finding shalom.
Amen.
Amen.
Adrian, Ron.
Companionship, intimacy, friendship. The truth is that marriage at the start is an empty box. You must put something in before you take anything out. There is no love in marriage. Love is in people. And people put love in marriage. There's no romance in marriage. You have to infuse it into your marriage. A couple must learn the art and form from the habit of giving, loving, serving, praising, and keeping the box full. If you take out more than you put in, the box will be empty.
You know what? I like how both of you. I hope you guys were happy to come. 30 years.
I would just say to everybody, it's an obvious thing to say, but enjoy the moment, right? Take those mental snapshots, all the dreaming, all the planning, all the sacrifice, for this moment. Right? So many things had to go right. So many unseen things, not the big stuff, the unseen things had to go right just to reach here. Right? And all we can do is say thank you and show up fully. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechianu v'kiyumanu v'higyanu lazman hazeh. Holy One of blessing, your presence fills creation, keeping us alive, sustaining us, and bringing us to this sacred moment in time. Amen.
Amen.
A little bit of time, Gil.
Mazel tov.
Married.
Married.
All right.
You are officially married. Now you get the lean corned beef when you call the grocery store.
Baruchim habaim b'shem Adonai. My name is Rabbi David Spinrad. Mi adir al hakol, mi baruch al hakol, mi gadol al hakol, hu yivarech et hechatan v'hekala. And the source of power and blessing and glory, bless these loving companions. Bless Leanne. Bless Noah. We welcome you here this evening. We welcome especially the family and the friends of Leanne and Noah. We welcome Liz and Jeff, Ron, Adrienne, Mazal Tov on this auspicious occasion in your families' lives. O most awesome, glorious, and blessed God, grant your blessings now and always to the bride and to the groom, surrounded by loved ones, those whose joy and prayers are here with them. You stand beneath this chuppah, the symbol of the Jewish home you begin to make now and for the rest of your lives. Its walls are open on all four sides, a symbol of the openness of your home, always a shelter from the storm and a haven and a stronghold of peace and of love. We thank the Creator for all the miracles that went right to achieve and reach this moment in time. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. Holy One of blessing, your presence fills creation, keeping us alive, sustaining us, and bringing us this moment in time. But none of us stand alone. Not only are you joined by your family and your friends, you also know that you stand on the shoulders of your ancestors, those who blazed the trail before you, those who showed you the way to live a righteous and holy and a noble life. And so we remember from your families, Max Cosson, Robert Snyder, your beloved grandmother, Helene Golding. And we also remember, who is still with us but unable to be present tonight, your beloved grandfather, Philip, in whose talit I'm going to wrap you both in at the conclusion of our service. So he is not here in body, but his spirit is absolutely with us this evening. A Jewish wedding is very significant. There are two reasons why that if there was ever to be a funeral procession and a wedding procession that met at the exact time at an intersection, why the tradition actually says that you would go first. The bride and groom, the birth of life would go forward. Right? You, right now, you are creation. You are a new universe full of potential being formed, and we're your witnesses. Right? We're the ones who stand here and say, wow. Right? You are creative expression made manifest, full of potential. So we have a responsibility to celebrate you, and we have a responsibility to hold you to that potential. The second significance of your marriage in the Jewish tradition, the first is creation. The second is our rabbis teach that with your union, our world gets one step closer to redemption. Gets just a little bit more perfect, a little bit more polished, a little bit more right, because you found one another, because you've committed to one another. Hold this for me. As you will share this wine from a single cup, so may you, under the Eternal's guidance, share contentment, peace, and fulfillment all the days of your life. May you find life's joys heightened, its bitterness lessened, in all the moments hallowed by true companionship and love. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. L'chaim. It's from his bar mitzvah. It's beautiful. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'hitir lanu et hanesuim hanesuot lanu al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Holy One of blessing, your presence fills creation, hallowing us with sacred responsibilities and consecrating this marriage. We praise you, Eternal, who sanctifies our people through Kiddushin, the sacred rite of marriage beneath this, your chuppah. For generations, we've used words and rings to create the covenant of marriage. Leanne and Noah, you are about to speak the words and exchange the rings that will unite you in marriage. Put the ring on. And repeat after me. Hare at mekudeshet li betabaat zo kedat Moshe veYisrael. Look at Leanne. Be made holy to me with this ring as my wife, in keeping with the heritage of Moses and Israel. Yay. Hare ata mekudash li betabaat zo kedat Moshe veYisrael. Be made holy to me with this ring as my husband, in keeping with the heritage of Moses and Israel. Amen. Ask you to remain holding each other's hands and to look upon each other's hands for just a moment. Noah and Leanne, these are the hands of your best friend. Now, today, on your wedding, and forevermore. These hands will love you. These hands will cherish you when needed, and with the slightest touch, these hands will comfort you like no other. These hands will work alongside yours as together you build your future and help raise up the next generation. These hands will embrace you. These hands will wipe away your tears of sorrow, and we pray many, many more tears of joy. These hands will be joined to yours as you continue to embrace family and friends. These hands will toil alongside yours as you reach out to those in need, helping to repair our all too broken world. These hands will give you strength when you need it. And finally, these hands will someday, many, many years from now, be weathered, perhaps wrinkled. If they will still be reaching for you, still striving with the unspoken tenderness with just a simple touch of these hands. Prior to our ritual this evening, Noah and Leanne signed a Ketubah. It's the wedding contract between a bride and a groom in a very small private ceremony. The words of their hearts are written down and signed, not only by our bride and groom, but by their witnesses and by their rabbi. And I'd like to share these words with you. These serve as a spiritually binding agreement between our bride and groom. It goes on the wall of their home, and it becomes a symbol of the commitment they make this evening, and it becomes something, God willing, that they bring down off the wall every October 7th for the rest of their lives to recommit to the commitment that they make this evening. In part, these words read, as we embark on life's journey, we promise to love, cherish, encourage, and inspire one another. Our hearts fuse together, creating a unique bond with friendship and compassion at its core. Through this union, we vow to value and support each other, always striving to show sensitivity to each other's needs. We shall nurture one another emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually, always mindful of our respective qualities and strengths. May we continue to grow together, maintaining the courage and determination to pursue our desired paths. We promise to celebrate life's joys with grace and overcome life's adversities with tenacity. May we maintain the intimacy that fosters trust, honesty, and communication. As life partners, we shall strive to build a home emanating love, peace, tolerance, and charity. Through each other's eyes, we see the world anew. May we be better together. All this is valid and binding. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol bara lichvodo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer ha'adam. Holy One of blessing, we praise you, Creator of the fruit of the vine. Holy One of blessing, your glory is revealed in all creation. Holy One of blessing, you are the creator of humanity. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatzar et adam betzalmo b'tzelem dimut tavnito v'hitkin lanu mimenu binyadei adei ahad. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam sos tasis v'tegel haraka'ara b'kibutz banei yatetucha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach Tzion b'vaneha. Sameach tesamach re'im ha'uvim, kesamecha yitzercha began Eden mikedem. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach echatan v'hakala. We praise you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe. You formed us in your image and planted us the blessing of life's ongoing renewal. Blessed are you, creator of humanity. Let Zion rejoice at her children's happy return. Blessed are you, Adonai. You allow those who have sown in tears to reap in joy. May these loving companions rejoice together with the joy you have set aside for them since the days of creation. Blessed are you, Adonai, who grants joy to this couple. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher barasa son v'simcha hachatan v'hakala gila rina ditza v'cherva ahava v'achava shalom v'reut meher Adonai Eloheinu yeshama b'rei Yehuda v'chotz Yerushalayim kol sason v'kol simcha kol chatan v'kol kahala kol mitzalot chatanim mechupatam unarim mishmet nagitam. Baruch atah Adonai mesateach hakalam ve'im kahala. We praise you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of joy and gladness, love and companionship, laughter and song, pleasure, delight, harmony, celebration, peace and friendship. O Eternal, may there forever be heard in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem the voices of joy and gladness, the voices of loving companions joined together in marriage, the voices of celebration and the voices of song. Blessed are you, Adonai, who causes this loving couple to rejoice together as one. As together we say, Amen. L'chaim. It is such a joy and such an honor to be with you this evening, to have the opportunity to get to know you each individually and as a couple over these last months, to be with your family and with your friends on this sacred moment in your lives. Long ago, the psalmist wrote, Zeh hayom asa Adonai nagila v'nismecho vo. This is the day that the Eternal has made. Let us be glad. Let us rejoice in it. There is a teaching. There's a teaching in our tradition that says when a man and a woman find each other, when a man loves a woman and a woman loves a man, the very angels leave the heavens and come and they sit with us and they sing for joy. This evening, you've affirmed your love for each other, declaring in the presence of God and your community that you are ready, willing, and committed to a life together as husband and wife. There's no question that giving all that you share with the love and respect that you have for one another, that God is smiling on this union and the angels are singing for joy. All of us tonight look to you with awe and with reverence. You are a new universe created. For friends, for those who hope and dream to one day find their bashert, to one day find that special person for them, you give them hope. You give them a dream to shoot for. You give them a paradigm, a model of love and commitment that they too may someday find and enjoy. And for those of us whose marriages were years ago, you remind us, you rekindle that sense of kiddushin, that sense of holiness that comes from making the commitment as husband and wife. As you go forward as a family, as two bound together as one, from our many conversations and getting to know one another, I'd like to offer 3 cornerstones that I believe are key to your marriage. Noah and Leanne, the number one thing for you and the number one thing for everyone, number one thing for you is communication, right? Yeah. To share with each other, continue to trust one another, continue to have one another's backs, right? Make your home truly not only a safe space, but a brave space. A place where no matter what else is going on in the world, that you have a sanctuary, right? That you have a physical sanctuary, your home, and a spiritual sanctuary between you two. Hold each other's hearts and souls with a gentle touch. Tell each other how you're feeling. Listen with compassion. Number 2, continue to build that trust all the days of your lives, right? This guy has your back, and she has yours, right? 2 people together, there's nothing that can stop you. Nothing, right? You said it yourself, right? Leanne is a woman who is loving, forgiving, supportive, truthful, compassionate, and 100% herself. Yeah. And Leanne, you said it yourself, that you love how hardworking Noah is, how much you respect that, how loving he is, how caring and supportive he is for you, for his family, and for your family. So continue to love each other, continue to support each other, continue to care for each other. So one cornerstone is communication. The second cornerstone is trust. The third cornerstone is actually laughter, right? We tend to take life so seriously, communicate and trust, laugh, right? Life can be really, really hard. So it's important every so often to step back, laugh at yourselves, right? In a loving way, laugh at each other, but in a way that each other approves of, right? Make time for laughter, right? You have no choice but to show up for the hard stuff, but you have to choose the fun. You have to choose the laughter. And if you can build lives together of communication and trust and laughter, you got it made. You really do. This is a liminal moment in your lives. The people you were when you stepped beneath this chuppah are not the people you're about to be when you step from beneath it. You're now husband and wife, bound together in the eyes of your friends and your family and in the eternal. And as you step beneath your chuppah, may God continue to smile upon you, and may the angels continue to sing. Truly, this is a day. Zeh hayom asa Adonai nagila v'nismecho vo. This is the day the Eternal has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Amen. Amen. power vested in me by the state of Georgia. In the presence of these witnesses and in keeping with our sacred Jewish tradition, you have spoken the words and performed the rites that unite you as man and woman, as husband and wife. Noah and Leanne, you are now married in the sight of God, the Jewish community, and all people. I ask all of us, we gathered here this evening, to take a moment to pray in silence, offering our own blessings upon this sacred union. It's my joy to wrap you in your grandfather Philip's talit, and give you these, the words of the priestly blessing. Yivrecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ye'er Adonai panav alecha v'yichunecha. May God's light shine upon you and be ever gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav alecha v'yisem lecha shalom. Leanne and Noah, may you always laugh and learn and love and live in the presence of the divine, and may you always know peace. Mazel tov!